Hai, bună seara! Bine v-am regăsit la un nou stream. Ce mai faceți? Cum mai sunteți? Sper că ați avut o zi frumoasă și productivă. Pe ordinea de zi, cred că am putea să ne uităm peste niște chestii. Dar parcă m-am și da cu niște gameplay. Sincer. Parcă. Dar, stați așa, prima dată hai să vedem ce avem pe felie. Știu, am văzut că două mesaje. Notificări. Ia să vedem. Cristian Antonescu sau Ilie Bolojan. Și vocea Rusiei în sprijinul lui Georgescu. Da, cam slăbuț. Nu... Hai noroc. Cum să merg? Uite, mă uitam să văd dacă sunt niște știri mai interesante, dar sunt slăbuțe rău de tot. Nu sunt subiecte așa interesante. Și am un coleg în Barcelona care e român. E lead QA. L-au angajat fix pe proiect la mine. L-am lăsat o zi, n-am vorbit română și azi l-am speriat. Am început să vorbesc românește, n-știu ce să mai zică. Tu ce mai zici? Da, deci o să ne jucăm direct Kingdom Spanac. Nu mai stăm la discuții. Nu-l cunoșteam, dar a fost prin ei și prin Ember. A lucrat și la Ember 7-8 luni, mi-a zis. Și a început tot la Electronic Arts prin 2013. Deci știa pe Brezeanu. N-a postulat când lucra la ei până să înființeze Ember-ul, că Ember-ul s-a înființat în 2015. 2014-2015, știu. Deci știa lumea pe acolo. Deci Silviu îl cheamă, în fine. E irelevant. Dar simpatic. Acum nu mă... Oricum o să vorbim în engleză majoritatea timpului, nu? Foarte rar o să băgăm altă idioma, cum s-ar zice aici, altă limbă. Că na, munca o facem pe engleză. Mamă, ce l-a retezat. L-a retezat Godeanu. Bă, cum? Mă, sa. Stai să ne relaxăm un pic.
I'm just getting warmed up, you shit. Wagger! Ha!
Toți contrele, mătii.
Fucking hell!
Ce papagal. Acum am intrat. Cum câteva minute. Am mai avut de rezolvat ceva. Dar am isprăvit, cum s-ar zice. Unde e leșinat ălălalt. Era așa la distanță. Nu mi-am dat seama. Parcă mai e și unul mătră și pe aici. Săracul. Groșe. Mai bine mergem așa. Foarte prost făcut fast travel-ul ăsta. Da, mai economisim timp. Ce să facem? Ce putem să facem? Gargara. Baghet. Da. Voi ce ați mai făcut? Ați făcut ceva interesant? Te strigă ca la piață.
Good afternoon.
I need something repaired.
Ia, select all.
Excellent. You made a fine. What would you like?
Let's trade.
Show me your wares.
Ce înseamnă niște din astea de opinci. Opincar. Wooden harness. Hunter's belt, hunter's pouch. Nu prea... Mă așteptam să aibă pinteni. Dar văd că n-are cărnatul pinteni. Hunter's belt, hunter's pouch. Chamberlain. Ring. ăsta? 290.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Fuck off.
Good day, sir. About the all's well that ends well. They're people. Just I'll be with you, sir.
E bine că n-am înțeles. Saddler. Mergem în Lower Semin să-i mai bat pe ea o tură.
You silly doggy.
Eu silly, dar...
Good evening. What do you...
Well, how's it good? Anything new?
Not really.
Are you still all...
Aye. Do you want to join?
Come on.
All right.
Here's the money.
Good. Oh well.
Hai, trezirea. Trezirea.
Oh, say, Henry. Here's your...
Perfect. Next.
Are you still sure? What about... Damn. But don't forget... Here's the money. That's more like... Specs.
Nice.
Just you wait.
Oh. A luat somnic. A luat somnic imediat. Somnicus Maximus.
You really can't... You alright? It's not here.
Bun, și puște. Și Sorinel puște
Welcome, sir.
asta.
What can I do for you?
Well, of course. What about...
I don't have anything but not so.
I do.
Sa
Ăsta rezolv drept. Oho! Oho! Ah.
All right, so you won.
Thanks for the fight.
You're gonna shove you here.
I should eat something.
Ăsta a renunțat prea blatant.
Did you hear who died?
I thought it was
God
all
bless.
fast. Same time I heard it.
Take care. And good night.
It was Jan, the beanpole.
Him? But he was fit as a fiddle. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. Măriște etajul? Am măriște etajul. Niște ciorbă de potroci. Good doggy. Hired hand. Să ți le iei pe PS5? Din partea mea să iei jocul în sabie. Prea că-l iei, că nu-l iei, că prea multă gargară. Ar fi trebuit să-l cumperi din prima. Să-ai făcut niște precomandă. Cleric. Hood. Let's sell. A vagrant. Old brigandine. Treisute și o să te plouă pe aripi, spuneai. O să îl vezi gratis pe Epic în vreo 5 ani oricum. Adevărul e că ce înseamnă 5 ani între prieteni? Trec așa repede. Nici nu-i simți hard candy. Așa că nu te agita. Nu vă agitați.
I don't think so.
Glaive. Quit poking around. Făcut ăștia ceva de halal? Ah, chiar n-am greșit.
Christ, pardon me.
Te mănâncă în fund. Da, nu știu ce să zic despre aceste mâncări.
My humble respects.
Bun. Ia stați că am salvat un TikTok. Despre niște locații unde aș putea să găsesc niște piese mai mișto. De fapt, niște piese mai mișto, niște zaruri.
You can easily become a dice player with a 100% win rate.
Așa.
Runs too, and create all the dice tables every 2 days for a constant flow of music Russia.
Ai găsit și varianta de PC?
You need a 6 Sage anti-office guide, which always roll a 3. Luckily, there are 6 places where you can quickly get them very early in the game. The first die can be found in one of the beehives northwest of Lower City.
Beehive in lower semi.
The first die can be found in one of the beehives northwest of Low.
Northwest of lower semin. Ia să vedem. Hai să începem cu beehive. Ce vrei pe acolo sub birou? Tot un telefon. Mă uitam pe un TikTok să văd niște locații. Că vreau să mă apuc de barbut. Pardon, sigur. Sigur? Hello?
God be with you, good man. I see you're a fellow traveller. Want to warm your bones a bit?
Fuck off. Ia să vedem, găsim zarul aici. Honey, honey, na 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 na. Honey, honey. Groșe. Saint Antiochus dies. Perfect. Bone rosary. Cangreuță. Miere. Bun. Next.
Orsini Mill. The second die can be looted from a bandit at the thieves camp west of
Jelov. Jelov. West of Jelov.
The first die can be found in one of the beehives northwest of Lower Simi Mill. The second die can be looted from a bandit at the thieves camp west.
There's a thief camp here. Prea vorbești tu, Hard Candy. Și după aia iar îți iei time-out de la moderatori. După aia vii și plângi. Zici că ce-am făcut? Ce-am făcut? Păi, prea vorbești urât. Nu vrei să te potolești. Nu te mai potolește Dumnezeu. Asta nu mai fi doar că o să întarc.
It's a trap! Fortified! We're under attack!
Ce?
Out of here! Quick, fellas!
De ce mă ataci, mă, cuțul, mă? Măi, cuțul, mă. Crude arrow. Saint Antiochus dai. Most faithful friend. Frankfurt. Wooden duck. Rață din lemn. The ducks come from the trucks. Uite bă, ce cultivați. Sunt hoți ăștia. Hoți. Hoți. Uite ce avea pușcării ăsta pe el. Lamp. Ce știu. Bandage. Bondage. Se întoarce câinele ăla. Aș vrea să nu, că nu vreau să-l omor. Cuțulachi. Am vrut să-l rănesc, nu să-l omor. Să-l zdruncin într-o credință. Nu să iau viață. Bun.
Some Jelov. The third guy is waiting for you in the bird nest southeast of Churaskovets and
Bird nest southeast of Troskovitz. Here. Here. Southeast. Guten
Good
Tag.
afternoon, sir.
Guten Tag, lupule.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Wanderer's pouch. Let's sell. Balisard. Câți bani are? 378. Nu, hai să scăpăm de chestiile astea mai grele. În primul rând, să scăpăm de chestiile greuțe. Mamă, dar ce prețuri practică ăsta, jepcarii ăștia. Efectiv. All five.
Worried about the price?
Let's have it.
Das könnte vielleicht gehen.
Why? You'll convince me with that price? Glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Bineînțeles că l-am convins. Bă, fraier. Ia să mergem la bărd în nestul ăla. Ba, bird. Bird. The bird is a word. Mamă, porci mistreți, da, nu prea sunt real porci ăștia. De obicei te atac porcii mistreți. Porchi. În pădure, pe cărare. Nu prea sunt umblate cărările astea. Că nu fi asta. Asta ar trebui să fie. Ah, căcat. Perfect. Next.
Off of the lower spot, the fourth dragon get birds from one of the bandits during the fight against mules in the Junk West. The fifth die can be pickpocketed from the housewife in the trader's house in Trascovit.
Trader House. In Strotzkowitz. Era Hans.
Bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Grumpy. Te dau una în cap. Hired hand.
doggy.
Bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Stăm așa lângă ea. Le testăm. Și luăm costumația de shenanigans. Ce vreți, mă? Mai e foame, mă. Tot e mai foame. Se zice lui Cuții să stea aici.
Sit. Stay.
See the housewife. What? Să fie la el, nu? Housemaid. Unde mă Strong Fox? Perfect. Housewife. Altă housewife. Asta era, mă, firar casa ei. Pentru asta iau tot de pe ea. A, n-ai babă. Gata. Gata că nu suntem greedy. De fapt, mergem pe sus și sărim în pod. Din pod, pardon. Gata. Perfect. Așa, și unde mai putem să mai luăm un zar?
And the sixth die can be pickpocketed from the hard hand in the tower, which is also in transcripts. Those 6 dice are
Hired hand in the tavern. Fuck, am crezut că plec de aici. Hired hand. Câte zaruri avem? Dar cred că cu 5 se joacă, nu? Nu cred că mai am nevoie, le-am pe toate. Cinci. Cred că cu 5 se juca.
Your disposal, you can now choose the most profitable game with any dice player and keep rolling 6 threes every time until you win. That's it. You can easily become a dice player with a 100% win rate in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and rate all the dice tables every 2 days for a constant flow of easy Russian. Your scout? All you need is 6 Saint Antiochus die, which always roll a 3.
Nu mai îmi trebuie unul, aparent. Palul ăsta l-am. Pe care nu l-am. E unul din taberele astea. Dar să schimbăm outfit-ul. Așa. Sper să fie încă acolo.
Mindenki hozzám! Támadó! Riadó! Roham!
De ce a rezistat moșurică? Bă, a rezistat. L-a trecut gen. Man șașca. Cu man shish kebab. Ce? Bă, ce? Și uite, mă, nu mai ies de aici, ești de mă.
Heal.
Vânța. Ludai. Silver Cup. Parsnip. Bă, ce facem, mă, băieți, mă?
You can easily become a dice pack that be pickpocketed from the archhenge in the tower, which is also transparent. Those 6 dice archhenge in the tower, which is father's house in Traskovets, and the sixth guy can be pickpocketed.
Da, din păcate n-am reușit să capăt zarul de aici. De la misiunea cu Ghiul. Cu Ghiul. Și nu cred că mai e cineva în tabăra asta viu. Da, cred că putem să ne descurcăm și cu 5 zaruri, mă gândesc. Mamă, dacă din ăștia joacă barbut aici. Sportul lor numărul 1.
Good to see you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Hey, you're not allowed here. That's right. But if anything's gone missing here, then you're in for it.
Tot n-am voie, mă? Și atunci, care-i treaba cu zarurile? Nu înțeleg. De ce fucking îmi arată zarurile alea? Doamne, ce mizerie. De ce rahat îmi arată zarurile alea? Să mă duc sus. Uite, nu pot să mă sui pe scară. What the fuck? Frate, ăsta doarme?
You've no business here.
Putem morți, mă. Puterea cu...
can I help you?
Would you repair a few things for me?
Cam slăbuț inventar. Slăbuț. Poate să aștepte Hans acolo până pe marți.
So, I went to see my brother and talk about the inheritance. But your father
Black Barbaș.
I see you've got a...
I'd love to, but Father Nicodemus took me for everything I had. Oh, wait a minute. The guards found they wanted to...
I'll be back.
Come and talk to me when...
Ia să vedem.
Let's play for them.
Let's get to it then.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad.
I'm always glad to see polite people
Why did
like
I
you.
even start
God be
playing?
with you.
Here. That'll do me. Roll. Damn it, I'm so...
Saka. Here, take it. I reckon I'll stay away from dice for a while.
Can we fight?
Stop by when I'm over by the pen. I don't have time for you right now.
I'd like to...
Why not? You're on. I was told. But of first, it won't put a now come and try. All good? Greetings. No learning has ever fallen from heaven for anybody.
Same to you. I'd like to learn...
Certain. As you could... I'll be happy... As you wish. The first, these are... Now come and try... Good.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Certain. Why
Ia să
not?
vedem.
I happen to have some time on my
Cu
hands.
altă
and
tehnică
a
cât
good
n-a
stretch
costat.
would do me well.
Adică până acum ne-a
I like
costat
such a hit.
500.
Would you like me to...
320. Hoț, bă.
All right. Attack.
Hoț la
Oh,
drumul bare,
now
bă.
come and try.
Hoță. Hoț.
Good.
So, how did you end up at Trotsky?
Sir Otto hired me in Prague as his bodyguard and a swordmaster for the local castle garrison. I reckon he sensed he was in danger, and he was right. A band of scoundrels was lying in wait for us on the road, and they nearly got us.
How was your company ambushed? What happened exactly?
It was well planned, I must admit. They nearly got us.
What went wrong for them?
Hard to say. Maybe we were just lucky, and God was watching over us.
That's all there was to it?
If you really want to know what I think, the idiots lacked discipline. They rushed it.
What do you mean?
It might have come down to a single fool's mistake. I don't know. But if they just waited a bit longer, we wouldn't have stood a chance. Like I say, I thank the Virgin Mary and all the saints for watching over us.
Why do they call you Black Bartosz?
Bartosz.
Just a nickname, of course, because of my, black hair. Every swordsman has a nickname, you know? Once you win a few tournaments, they give you one.
So you're really a highborn knight?
Indeed. I'm Bartoszek of Drahonitz. My father served Emperor Charles his entire life.
Oh, sorry. Suppose I should call you sir.
No, there's no need for formalities. Titles are worthless. A man should earn a name for himself. It's not enough to be born with a silver spoon in your mouth.
You must have been honored when the Royal Chamberlain chose you as his bodyguard. How did you meet?
That's simple. I was serving in the garrison in Prague's royal castle, where von Burgo was a frequent guest.
I see. But what brought you to his attention? You have good connections, I suppose.
Depends what you mean. I'd recently won 2 big tournaments, so I was invited to a splendid banquet. It was there Sir Otto offered me a position at his castle. I'd heard of Trotsky, of course, but I was still astonished when I saw it with my own eyes. Sir Otto spared no expense to build a truly mighty fortress.
Sorry, but we're about the same age, and I'd never have guessed you're a swordmaster.
We each have our own path, it seems. I even studied at university, while I could still afford it.
What? You're a man of letters as well?
I wouldn't go that far. I dabble in poetry a bit, that's all. I may come from a noble family, but we're not renowned or rich, and studying costs a fortune. And I didn't have one, so I had to do what I do best.
You became a mercenary.
That's right. I spent more time fighting than studying at university.
Modern time
I came
require
out to
modern
life,
solutions.
so I reckoned that's where my talent lies.
Ce pot să zic?
Where did you learn to fight, Bartosz?
Dar
I've
ce poți să
dedicated the last 5 years of my life to it. I travelled a lot and was taught by several masters.
I'd like to see the world too. But I haven't even made it to Prague yet.
Well, I haven't been all that far either. But unless you learn from true masters, you'll never become a master yourself. Fortunately, these days there are plenty of swordsmen in Prague who will train you for coin.
I hope to make it to our royal city someday soon.
If you do, go and see Master Lamprecht and give him my regards. He's a man of honor and a peerless master of the longsword.
Let's fight.
As you wish. Practice or the real thing?
I just want to practice.
What's your weapon of choice?
I want a short sword and shield.
What do you want me to use?
The same as me.
Shall we get started?
I'm ready.
Christ! I'm hit! I'm all yours!
Come at me.
Sure! No, you... Ah! Fucking hell! You won't get me! No, you don't! I've had enough of this. Can we practice something else?
Should we try it with real weapons?
How many opponents do you want?
One is plenty.
All right, let's get started. Take that! Stop! I need a breather. What do you want to try next?
Let's fight with real weapons.
How many opponents do you want?
Well, at least two, so it's not too easy.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
Take that! I'm out! But don't let it go to your head. I'll even the score next time.
We'll see about that.
I'm done for today. I reckon I'll be bloody sore tomorrow.
Nice. A fost bun chiar.
You shouldn't be bothering us here. You don't have any... Christ, that stings. At least it stopped the
Do you want me to arrest you? Leave that door be.
Da, nu prea
Get
înțeleg.
out of my sight.
Bă. Îți dau un capac.
Clear off.
Bine. Hands cap. Ora 16.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
Prețul e ca în japcă.
Only because it's you.
Look, offer a bit more and we can make a deal. Aye, you convinced me with that price.
Da.
Excellent. It was a pleasure doing business.
Of coleze. What the fuck is this? Bă, burghezule. Burjoazii. Burjoazii. Asta trebuie să mai și avansăm cu quest-ul, că rămânem în urmă de tot. Mai terminăm pe marți. O să te plouă pe aripi, spune. Plouă infernal. Perfect.
What are you doing, lurking around without a light?
Uite, mă, tancuri.
Or I'll put you in the stocks.
Bă, ești chior, bă?
You
Poate
see, that wasn't so hard. was it?
It's late. What do you want from me?
I'm here for horse tack.
I'm here for some horse tack. I hear you have something for me.
Well, fuck me blind. Only yesterday you were delivering horseshoes, and today you have your own horse? I'm amazed. But you're fucking things up for me and making a mess. And I don't want to get a whipping on your account. I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can take him, they said. So kindly take a look at him in the stable here and tell me if you want him or not. Take care, sir.
Herring. Oh.
I took a look at herring.
And?
I'll take him.
Good. He ain't the fastest, but he'll work his little heart out, and he'll keep going for fucking ages. And he's a well-behaved, smart animal as well. An honest stock, too. From the Sameen stud farm. Not one of them stolen nags that's seen around these parts. I've heard that wind is blowing from them dodgy nomads.
There are nomads around here.
Aye. I hear their camp is somewhere in the rocks by Rock Tower Pond. They've got horses there. God knows how they came by them.
Oh, useful to know. So I can avoid such places.
Well, let's not forget about your horse. He's there in the stables, so go and get him. You do know how to ride, don't you?
Why do you call him herring?
Well, because he's like salted fish. He can travel a long way and he stinks. And you're able to ride?
Ah, don't worry. I learned to ride.
Well, I'll be... But even an experience, you can tack him...
Sure. Thanks.
Farewell, and good night.
bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Well, shall we set off for Nabokov? I don't think I could tolerate another day under one roof with that idiot Schumberg.
Aye. Whenever I see him, I feel like giving him a smack in the mouth as well.
All five? Which reminds me. Look, I know I behaved like an idiot, but...
Nah, don't worry about it. It's water under the bridge.
I'm in your debt. Talking of debts, there's one more we need to settle. Both of us. That herb-woman, Bozhena, really helped us after that ambush. If it hadn't been for her, we wouldn't have survived.
Aye. You're right.
I gave her my word. And the word of a noble must be kept, as we both know.
Don't worry about it. I took care of it on behalf of both of us.
You did? My word, Henry. You are a true Bellator. Only half by birth, but your heart is filled with blue blood.
Thanks, Hans.
How is she getting on, actually? I hope she hasn't had any trouble on account of us.
Not on account of us, no. But... well, it's a complicated story. And not a pleasant one.
Jesus. I'm sorry to hear that. But right now, I'm not in the mood for sad stories. You can tell me another time, but now Nabokov awaits us. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem. I'm ready. Let's mount up then.
Feeling a bit peckish.
It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny, this is a real fucking castle. Never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison.
Că mai aveam torța pornită.
Certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Burgov must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots.
Să băgăm la maț. E ceva care se strică acum de curând. Un ou e raw food? Serios? Pe bune acum. Un ou.
Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul, and he'd ask me, "So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick! I can't have that! When I go into the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
Oh, you'll be telling him how you put a stop to the war in the land, saved King Venceslas, and brought peace to the people.
That doesn't sound too shabby. Only how to actually achieve it. Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
I'm not in the mood for it.
But I am. And you're supposed to guard me, which means not taking your eyes off me. There's a junction beyond Troskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So,
Get ready. Forward!
Ka! Ka!
Go! Show what you're made of!
Quick! Go!
Go! Show what you're made of!
Quick! Ka! Quick!
Give it all you've got!
Go! Ka! Quick!
De aia n-am vrut. Fix de aia n-am vrut, idiotul dracu.
Ka!
Cretin.
Quick!
I see the beauties of this landscape have bewildered your... Henry? Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that.
Tom, ce
My
handicapat.
head feels a lot clearer now.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
Think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
You never give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters. O dentes fortuna juvat! We turn right here.
Your knowledge of these parts is impressive.
Don't worry. I spent some time in the local forest, so I know my way around. Soon the path will turn sharply and head down a steep hill. So be careful your horse doesn't stumble. And by the way, there won't be time for it now, but near Nabokov there's this nice marsh where wild boar go to wallow. A good spot. Tried and tested.
Have you forgotten your last encounter with a boar?
Don't be so discouraging. I've learned a thing or two since then, and I
Am
won't let
învățat
any
dacă e.
swine catch me off guard.
I was thinking about our mission. What do you think of our prospects with von Burgov?
Well, we haven't got off to the best start, have we? But I'll do everything in my power to ensure we succeed. Hanush, Radzig and Jobst are depending on us. If they thought it was a lost cause, they wouldn't have sent me. They'd have sent, you know, someone less important. That's diplomacy in a nutshell. If you're serious about something, you send someone important to add gravity and show respect.
You didn't answer my question.
I did. You just didn't realize. All right, I'll explain. According to what Hanush told me before we set out, von Burgov is no fool. Quite the opposite. Persuading him won't be easy. We have to show him he has more to gain than to lose with us.
This shouldn't be about trade-offs. Sigismund is a usurper who's harming our land. Wenceslas is the true king, and siding with him is a matter of honor.
I agree, Henry. But as you can see, half the Bohemians' nobles don't. More than half, actually. They either see Sigismund as an opportunity, or they're simply fearful and will side with the one who has the upper hand. They'll be holed up on their estates, waiting for the storm to blow over without them having to lift a finger. We have to show them we have the upper hand. It doesn't matter if they side with us out of fear or honor. They just have to side with us. And von Burgov is just the man we need.
As soon as we get his support, the majority will follow. Because some nobles will simply do whatever von Bergov does. They will think he's a genius. Nabokov is not far now. The fortress stands on a rocky outcrop. We'll have to go round. So we should be careful. Our mission will be taking us around a pond, and you know what happened last time. So get ready. As soon as we cross the stream, we'll give the horses a gallop again.
În sfârșit merge și la cetatea aia. Într-un final chinuit, Van Bergov.
Turn left here. Nice fortress. I like the way it's concealed. Nicely situated on an outcrop, with a mighty tower and only one approach road. Easy to defend, with a view of the whole valley and its approaches. A well-chosen site.
Are you an expert on fortress construction?
You could say that. It's part of a nobleman's and a warrior's upbringing. Hanish forced me to listen to those teachings from Bernard and others, and I'm glad he did. When I think about it, unquestionably learning feeds a man's soul, but right now my belly needs feeding. So I hope Sir Jaromir is well stocked. Von Bergov's morning feast set a high bar, after all.
Hearing you spout wisdom is entertaining. But not enough to make me forget my ass is sore. It's a good thing we're almost there.
Sacre, Henry, a short ride like this, and you've had enough? I was just thinking about heading off to see the world once we've sent Sigismund packing and restored order in the land. I'd like to visit the Holy Land, for instance, and kneel before the Holy Sepulchre. I'd bring back earth from Golgotha for the family tomb, to improve Father's prospects in the hereafter. Whew. So you'd better toughen up that arse of yours, so you can make it to Constantinople at least, without whining.
Constantinople.
Can you see what I see? Fuck! What a lot of horses! They must have cost a fortune. Perhaps he married off his daughter well. Oh, Von Bergov is paying the Bach a tidy annuity, but kept it quiet from us.
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey! So Jaromir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Bergov. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You've got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Iar aruncă cu rahatul noi.
Come along. Sir Jaromir will be here any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Jaromir of Nabokov, at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Jaromir. Sir Otto von Berghoff asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If
In
I
the
may
tower.
ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Helzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
Ia uite,
15
insubordonare.
horses! My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Berghoff didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaramir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
Aye. Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far-off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat.
Pare prea simplu să fie totul adevărat așa.
As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Urkel, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Zwerk and pass some time with him.
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. Zwerk has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your arse will wear a hole down there one day, and you'll fall down in it.
Cautious.
Dice and all.
Cowardly.
But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat.
My respect.
I'm sure you've got loads of stories. Henry, a word with you. I heard Lord von Berghoff himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with?
That's for their lordships to know. Not me.
Aye. No one tells us commoners anything. Typical lords. But you must have heard something. You know how it goes. You've got ears, ain't you?
Aye, I've got ears. But I don't crouch at keyholes.
Alright, I don't mean to offend you. Tell me one thing, though. Why didn't von Berghoff send one of his own instead of some Lord of Pirkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaramir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, The way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Perkstein, is somehow significant.
One day he'll inherit several castles and a lot of wealth.
Well, best stick with him until that happens. And you're his what? Page? Servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it. But mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yeremir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've got time to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters. You for yours, me for mine.
I accept your offer. I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place. Get your kit ready, and we can get stuck in.
I don't want to pry, Michael, but Sir Yaramir said he had some luck with horses. That sounds interesting.
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship's affairs are a long story, and a dull one at that.
Well, if there's one thing Lord Capon taught me, it's that noblemen's affairs are never dull.
If you insist, well, you're in for a disappointment. There's nothing interesting about it. Sir Yaramir had these relatives, and they died, God rest their souls. And his lordship inherited some land, but they couldn't give it to him or something, so they gave him horses instead to make up the amount owed. See? Complicated and dull, but all above board.
You were right. That's nobleman's business for you.
Just so.
Let's do it, Michael.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here, so we'll use them. We don't want to hack each other to pieces, do we?
That's sensible.
We'll do it in the little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want, and we'll get cracking.
Some sword will do.
A choice fitting for a nobleman. Give me a moment. I'll put my gear on.
Let's go.
Well then.
I could watch this all day.
Bad luck. Hello, neighbor.
Okay. L-am tăvălit un pic, săracul.
A good fight. And honorable.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time.
Lord Capon's honor has been defended.
Ha! That it has. Didn't expect you to take me down like that. All honor to you, Henry. Here you go. Something to remember Nabokov by on your journeys with Sir Capon. You won fair and square. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be in that house beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a game of dice's work. Or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you how we hold races to pass the time. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery with Mark. I reckon you'll find him on the gate.
Sword. Interesant.
At your service.
Arcandy, vezi că e posibil să faci o glumă cu maica mea și cred că îți dau bani. Dar te rog, care fetiță?
This is sharp enough as it is.
Nu știu continuarea. Dacă că e o glumă proastă. Nu, mie îmi plac chestiile mai nișate, nu.
I need something to eat.
N-am ascultat chiar așa mult.
It's nice to meet someone from the trade. I'm also a blacksmith.
Is that so? Good lord, I wouldn't have expected that. You must have had a slice of luck to be hanging out with nobles. Me and my brother wanted to get out of the smithing trade, but something always brought us back. I'm Steer. Pleased to meet you, sir.
Henry. How's trade? The plates here. Is that your work?
Well, I wish. If I could make stuff like that, me and my brother wouldn't be stuck here. We just keep it in good nick. Mend it when the lads get it beat up, which they do all the time.
Tell me about it. I've straightened bent nails and knives and saws till I couldn't see straight. Folks don't take care of things, and then they're surprised.
You took the words out of my mouth. Then it's work from dawn to dusk, day in, day out. And if you saw the work waiting for me down below and in the tower, no end to it.
Hold on. The work will go faster with an extra pair of hands.
No, don't go anywhere. What I mean is, thanks for the offer. But we can't have a guest working here, can we? And besides, you get in the way down there. They're working on the fortifications. Better go and play dice with Twerk or something. Make the most of your free time till your lord gets back.
All right, whatever you say. I just wanted to help.
Oh, I know you did. But I can manage by myself. Really. Let's leave it at that.
You said you have a brother.
Aye, they call him Bull. The poor bloke tries hard enough, but he ain't got the knack. So he just helps out where he can. Or he does any work that's needed. He's working below on the fortification repairs right now. He'd be better off learning a different trade. But times is hard. This way, at least we're together. That's the main thing. Have you got anyone next to you on life's journey?
I have my lord, and that's all I need.
I understand. I won't mind being a noble's retainer myself. What's he like, actually?
Brave and just. Everything a knight should be. Every day I learn something new in his service.
He's got you well trained.
I've learned that it's important to be what your lord wants you to be.
Aye, that makes sense. It's good advice. And, come to think of it, I reckon it's time I got back to work. It was good to see you, my friend.
Da, nu pot să... Uite, nu mai pot să mai vorbesc cu el. E scriptat. Băi, e ceva fishy rău aici în cetatea asta. Fishy. Ia să-l bag pe ăsta la zarul să iau toți banii.
Well, Henry?
Să iau toți banii la păcănele.
Fancy a game of dice?
I hear you're a keen dice player.
You heard damn right. All that traveling must have worn you right out. Take the weight off your feet then, and we'll shake and roll while you wait for your lord. I play for high stakes and all. I have some lovely badges too, if you're interested.
Nu l-am mai ascultat de mult, măi, Harkindi, iartă-mă și pe mine, am o vârstă.
I hear you like to play.
What game would you like to play?
Courtiers for me.
Let's play. You're a pleasure to play against. Do me the honor of another game.
Oh, Fortuna, may the best player win. And you look like you can't count to 5. These ones here. Finished. Your turn. Why'd I even start playing?
Barbut.
Good to see
Damn
ya.
it! They're yours, lad.
Lad.
It's a good thing you don't throw like that all the time.
I'm really like throwing all the time.
These ones here.
The game is rigged. Mamă, săracu. Nu prea e sărac. Chiar se descurcă băiatul.
These ones here.
Cât bulan să aibă.
Oh, come on!
Ah, și-a luat bast. Făcuse 800, a fost greedy. Gata, am bătut.
You must have a lucky horseshoe up your ass. Next time I'll be more careful around you.
How about trying your luck at dice?
What game would you like to play?
Courtiers for me.
Let's play.
Come on then, show us what you can do, unless you're playing for the
Improve
first
agility.
time.
Serios, pentru zaruri am dat improve la agility. Ok. Barbut. Stăm să jucăm barbut. Uite, Mișto, 300. Oho. Bravo. Dar ăla are un Sant Antiochus. Are un Sant Antiochus care îi dă mereu 3. Sau mi se pare mie. Nu, n-are Sant Antiochus.
My God, I'm done.
Oho. Ba da, mă, are un Sant Antiochus acolo. Deci mereu îi dă și lui un 3, ok. Ia, îi pică și un 3? Cu Sant Antiochus? Nu. What the fuck?
These ones here.
Așa.
What?
Și bust.
Come on.
Trist.
Good game, friend. The money's yours.
Parcă nu mai e așa funny să iau banul ăsta. Guardsman's Wreck. Cook. Cookie the Cook. Adjudant Michael. Ia să duc ceva. Să mergem aici la Archery Range. Deci tare mie că de fapt sunt niște bandiți care au preluat aici tot. Prea mulți cai. Sau ăștia au devenit rogue. S-au apucat de jefuială. Villager.
Hey, sir, got a moment? I'm
course.
going into the woods to collect dead wood, if you know what I mean.
Aye. Dead wood for kindling. You can never have enough of that. The nights can be cold, can't they? Very wise.
Ia să vedem ce zice băiatul ăsta. Să vedem care-i treaba.
It's a good thing you're here, sir. You ain't local, are you? I've never seen you or the other gent who came with you.
That's right. We're not from round here. We came to see Sir Yaramir on Lord von Bergov's business.
That's just it. I ain't seen Sir Yaramir in ages. Them new men-at-arms are in charge now. They told us they're Sir Yaramir's friends guarding the fortress against the bandits in these parts. But there aren't half a lot of them, sir. Day and night they come and go. And there never was that many men-at-arms here, long as I can remember. Oh, shit. I think some guards are coming this way. They mustn't see me, otherwise I'll be for it. Mark my words, sir. Something ain't right here.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? I heard something suspicious here. It would never have occurred to me that it was you, sir. You shouldn't be creeping through the undergrowth like that. Someone might mistake you for a hare and shoot you. And that would be most unfortunate.
Thanks for your concern. I'm fine. I may have the ears of a fox and the eyes of a hawk. I'm nothing like a hare, though.
Well, I've got the nose of a wolf, so watch out. You're an honored guest. You shouldn't be creeping through the undergrowth like some wild boar. All your needs will be taken care of in the fortress, as hospitality demands.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely horses you have here.
Aye, right beauties, ain't they?
There must be more of them than men in the fortress. That many horses must have cost a fortune.
That's right. Sir Yaramir had a stroke of luck.
What stroke of luck was that?
Look, this is Noble's business. I shouldn't go flapping my lips about it.
So there is something dodgy about it, eh?
Bollocks! It's all above board, especially our horses. Why not do something for your own lord's honor instead of insulting my lord's honor? We sometimes have this little race. You've got a horse, so you can show us your riding skills, eh?
Don't try that on with me. I'm the retainer of Lord Capon of Perkstein. So bear that in mind and start talking.
Beg pardon, sir.
The horses. Where did Lord Nebat get them?
All right, if you insist. Well, lucky for him, but not so lucky for others. We came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on folk here. We tore into them and hacked them to pieces. A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their souls. But we kicked their asses, and we took their horses. They had loads of them. Who knows where they got them, but that's by the by now.
Where did you fight with them?
Not far from the stream that feeds into Nabokov Pond. They were just watering their horses when we charged them.
But Michael said it was between Lower Semine and Rock Tower Pond.
Really? I suppose Michael's right. It's easy to lose your bearings here. Nothing but cliffs and ponds. It makes your head spin.
But you're local. You must know these parts like the back of your hand.
I was shit-faced, all right? Let's leave it at that.
Hold on. Michael said something different. He said Sir Yaramir inherited them from some deceased relatives.
Aye, that's right. Aye, that was it. We took some horses from the bandits, and Sir Jerome, Yaramir, got the others from his kin. Aye, that's how it was.
Right. I see. Take good care of those horses, then.
I will. And you, sir. Maybe I mentioned it before, but if you're at a loose end, the horses need to stretch their legs a bit. You could help us out. Just a little race around the area. It would do the horses good. And you, too. And if you managed to beat our lad, you wouldn't go away empty-handed.
Da, nu ne interesează bursele. Mai ales în acest joc.
What does that Pelzer eat? His breath stinks.
Let's wash ourselves.
At your service.
Lord Prețel.
Feed the pigs, weed the beds, fix the roof, stitch my clothes. I don't have no time.
I wouldn't want to waste your time, sir.
Let me be, sir. I don't have anything to say.
Sa.
Always welcome here.
There ain't nothing to see here, sir. Unless you've got a thing for chickens, huh? But the prettiest chick ain't here. She's beyond the upper gate in the fortress.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you. How's the... Sir Yaramir's looking for you.
Huh? What does he want?
Something to do with horses. He says that's your forte.
Fucking hell. Pelzel's cocked up again, and it's up to me to put it right. As usual. God be with you, sir. Where do you think you're going? That's it. And next time, don't go creeping around here where you don't belong.
I expect these are the chambers of the Lord of the Castle, where he's receiving Sir Hans. I shouldn't disturb them.
find someone else to play your games with. And get out of my sight. I'll have his lordship on my back because of you.
God bless. Well, I never. The great warrior himself has come to visit. I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael. You didn't hold back.
Well, you didn't make it easy. And that's good. I don't like fighting with wretches who haven't a chance in hell.
Oh, salut Cozonac!
More like you.
Audente sfortunato. Scuze, m-a aprins jocul aici. Voiam să stau, dar ești mai departe. Da, nu, să nu ți iei spoiler. Așa și eu am intrat la Sanji și am ieșit. Că era în alt oraș, era pe altă mapă și am zis, bă, ce are, nu vreau să-mi iau spoiler.
True. Main thing is that my lord is content.
Spoiler alert. Dar da.
Well, I've done what I could. Better now?
Aye. Much better. Thanks a lot.
I'm glad. Will you tell me who you are?
Henry. Lord Capon's retainer. We're on a mission from Lord von Berghoff.
Oh, I'm Clara. Nice to meet you, Sir Knight.
I'm not a knight, actually.
Oh, how come? You look like one.
Knights are a separate class. Not every noble with a sword is a knight, you know.
Please, explain it to me then.
Knight is the title of part of the lower nobility. But that doesn't mean that they're genuine dubbed knights. To be dubbed a knight, take the oath and so on, you first have to serve as a page for some time. And then you perform some great feat, like heroism in battle, and only then are you rewarded with knighthood.
My word. I had no idea it was that complicated. I'd love to hear more, but I have to go and get some more herbs. I'm running low. Would you like to come with me? And maybe tell me something about yourself?
I will be only too happy to escort such a comely maid.
Comely? You'll make me blush. Come on then, let's go. If I don't get back soon, the sick will start to treat themselves with schnapps.
Schnapps. Oh, schnapps. Oh, schnapps. Mamă, stai leșinat aici.
Our little fortress doesn't impress you much, I suppose. You must be used to real castles. Actually, that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last. Tell me more about knights. Or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
All right then. Some time ago, my native region, far from here, was plagued by a gang of bandits. I tracked them, and it wasn't easy, until I found their secret stronghold in an abandoned village. My lord's retinue, me included, went at them. There was a terrible battle. Our enemies were humans, and they fought like demons. A lot of blood was shed. But we were victorious.
You really aren't any run-of-the-mill man-at-arms. At least I have nothing to fear when I'm with you. Tell me more, please.
Once, I was on the trail of this scoundrel, but the sly fox hid in the cloisters of Sasau Monastery. So I had to become a novice to track him down.
Good heavens! So you're actually a monk?
No. I entered the monastery under a false name, so I'd say I'm not a real monk.
That's good to know. Thank you for telling me your stories. It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other talents too.
Ia să mai băgăm un fox. S-a terminat. De data dar ne dă mai mult XP. Avem speech-ul mai mare.
This really is a lovely spot. If it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. But I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments and concoctions run out, they reach for the liquor. And if his lordship found out I was dawdling, he'd have my guts for garters.
Does Sir Yaramir treat you badly?
Not at all. He's a good master, but strict, I can't lie. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
For dawdling? I can.
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
Sure. I'll be glad to help. What do you need?
I need marigold, a lot of it ideally. Then poppy and some sage. It all grows in the glade here, but sometimes it takes a while to find.
All right. I'll be right back.
Thank you. I'll wait here.
Got everything.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. You've really helped me out.
You promised you'd tell me something.
I will. Don't worry. But first I want to show you something. Hurry.
A lot of time's passed. Sir Hans's meeting is most likely over. I should wait for him at the stables.
Asta amintind de o capcană ceva.
Now tell me what's so important that you couldn't tell me back there in the glade.
I wanted to give you a riddle.
A riddle? Why?
You'll know soon enough. Now listen. I bloom in silence, a petal's grace. A delicate charm in a hidden place. A whispered scent, a subtle ploy. What am I, elusive and coy? Solve this riddle, unlock the joy.
Sorry, but I don't understand the riddle. I'll give up.
Really? Come here. I'll whisper it to you. they didn't hear us in the fortress, people wouldn't half talk. If you're as good as that on the battlefield, may God have mercy on your enemies.
I'm not so considerate on the battlefield, because as a true knight, I must do everything I can for a damsel in distress.
You'll soon be a begging knight if you carry on like that.
What do you mean?
Well, I can grind the seeds and the like, but not every damsel in distress knows the recipe.
Should we stay a while longer?
No, up you get. I've got enough herbs and the sick are waiting. Pass me my clothes, please.
Sure. I should get dressed too.
Farewell for now,
Shouldn't
Henry.
keep your hands
And
waiting
thanks
so long.
for your help. It was lovely, but now I have to tell
It's a good thing you've come. We're all finished here. Now back to Trotsky. Time to get back in the saddle. Excellent! My favorite retainer and protector just when I need it. The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat. Sir Yaromir is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Berghoff, of course. So we got what we came for. What about you? Did you have fun?
You could put it like that. And I saw some very strange things that make no sense at all. Everything about that fortress is damn fishy.
Really? Like what?
They're not so loud.
The horses, you mean?
I'll tell you everything, but not here.
For Christ's sake. This had better be good. Well, it's time we set off.
Give me a moment. I need to check it out a bit more.
Henry.
Please, trust my judgment.
All right, but make it quick. And above all, I don't want any more trouble. We're here because of von Berghoff's business, not for some godforsaken fortress. Got that?
Sure.
I won't wait forever. If you don't turn up in time, you can catch up with me on the way, or we'll meet back at Trotsky. But I won't be pleased. You're supposed to ensure my safety.
Nu cred că mai avem timp.
What's that? Sorry. Well, your lord is ready to leave, and he looks pretty impatient. Shouldn't you join him? At the risk of repeating myself, your lord is waiting for you at the stable. It seems like your pun's over. Your lord. You no business here.
Does your head made of wood? You can't be here. You're not permitted to be here. Halt! I said surrender.
That
Come on,
bastard.
surrender. You should have used it. Now we've got to lay your corpse on the pillory.
What do you want? Pillory's too good for you. I'll chop you up on the spot.
And now you're mine.
Show your stuff.
If you keep pretending, I've all the right in the world to execute you on the
What do you want?
Ce mizerie.
I'm here, Sir Hans. Let's go.
At last.
Zranța asta. Ștroțchi.
Oh, this place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. What you told me on the way about Nabokov was interesting. And definitely fishy. Good work. We should report it to Lord von Berghoff.
Of course. Let's see him at once.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry?
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Jaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
First of all, Sir Jaromir sends his respectful greetings, sir. And he says he will pray for your good health. He was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company. He promised 2 armored horsemen and 3 infantry bowmen. Nevertheless, while I was negotiating with him, Henry took a look around the fortress and became somewhat suspicious.
Very suspicious, sir.
I'm listening.
I spoke to one of the villagers. He said there's a large band of mercenaries at Nabokov now, and they often ride out into the countryside.
Yes. Nebak hired mercenaries to protect the fortress. I spoke to him about them.
So Jaromir has hired mercenaries to protect the fortress? But he only sends me 5 men?
The villager was scared to death of those mercenaries. He would only talk to me in secret.
Ah. Is that all?
There are lots of horses stabled outside Nabokov. Suspiciously many. More almost than at the Samin stud, I'd say.
That's true. I noticed that as well. So Jaromir has a regular army of horses there.
And they can't explain where they got the horses from. Everyone had a different story. And when I asked about it, they got all flustered.
Even Nebak himself, actually. He got quite twitchy when I asked about it.
Well, Henry, you have convinced me. It seems something serious is going on at Nabokov. And we will have to get to the bottom of it. Which we might be able to do surprisingly soon, with a bit of luck. Because we haven't been idle either. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got the word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it.
Torture.
The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner. And it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Ooh.
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of it, I will not hold you back. Make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone in the region is helping them, I want to know who.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I have a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right
Asta
there.
zic.
Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
Well, we'll interrogate him, sir. But I confess torture is as distasteful for me as it is for your men.
I thought you would want to settle scores for the ambush.
Have you forgotten what they did to Oates and the others? What they put us through?
No, I haven't. But I'm a Christian, and I won't lower myself to their level. We'll get it out of him without torture.
We shall see about that. But who knows? Maybe you will have more
Mergem
success
să-l
than
să-l
you have already surprised
torturăm
me once or
intelectual.
twice. So I'm
Îl
interested
agățăm
to
cu
see
capul
if you can
în
do
jos
it.
și
And if not,
îi citim din Kant, teoria
I shall
cunoașterii.
just hang the bastard. As a warning to the others. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true. And you, Henry?
Nomads have settled at Vidlak.
I know. I met their voivod. I cannot deny I would rather they moved away. But they have a charter from King Sigismund that entitles them to stay here. Now, to more pleasant business. My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with me. An outstanding swordsman, among other things. So if you want to take your mind off things, or fancy some training, as my esteemed guest, he will be at your service. You will most likely find him at the sword-fighting arena in the outer fortifications. For you, Henry, he will have a gift from my personal armory, as a token of my gratitude for your services.
Thank you, sir.
What is that?
Where is the
Down in a cellar, across from the jail cells. Talk to Lord Capon. He knows where.
I think I'll go now, sir.
Off you go. We will speak once you have news.
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. You know how they say the ends justify the means? That applies exactly to our situation. Like I said, if we can manage it without torturing, all the better. But on the other hand, those fuckers had no mercy either.
You're right. In short, it's our task.
But don't get the wrong idea. I'm also hoping we'll manage it without nasty shit.
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that, nobles have minions.
Minions.
Only now
Minions
the
have
minions
spawned.
Us. True. Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can. Shit. Torturing people. What have I gotten myself into? So, it's up to us again.
Mai stai așa că nu-mi place o chestie. Simt că am greșit o chestie.
I'm here at
Nebakov. Troskovitz.
Yeah, but it's good. What you told we should.
Of course.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. And
Greetings.
I'm glad you... Now let Lord Caper...
First of all, he was most nevertheless.
Very
I'm listening.
I spoke...
Yes.
So... is that all?
They were suspicious.
That's true.
And they can't
even back in...
Well, Henry... You have convinced me. It seems something serious is going on at Nabokov. Which we might be able to do... We caught one of those...
What?
A stroke.
And?
It turned...
What about torture?
That is... So they just beat him a little.
Damn.
I thought... I don't know. But if you make him tell you...
I've a whole...
All the instruments...
Well, we'll interrogate him, sir.
Have you forgotten?
No, I haven't.
We shall see about that. You have already surprised me once or twice. So I'm interested to see if you can do it again. And if not, I shall just hang the bastard. As a warning to the others. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time...
poaching.
Hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true. And you, Henry?
Asta e interesantă.
A strange thing happened. Young Semi rushed off from his own wedding as soon as the ceremony was over. He left his bride there. On their wedding night. The poor girl was devastated.
Interesting. That was around the time your company was attacked, was it not?
You are right. That is truly strange coincidence. Young Olda. I don't like where this is going. But we have to uncover the truth. I hope the answers are waiting for us below. In the dungeon. Now, to more pleasant business. My personal bodyguard. So if you want, you will... For you... Thank you.
Perfect. Reputation. Speak with Capone.
What do you think? Are you talking? What was I said? What's more? You know how they say, like I said. Don't get the. I don't even know. I don't even know. Us. Come on. Torturing people. What have I gotten myself into? So, it's up to us again.
It's up to us.
Shit. After you, Henry.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Berghoff thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you, if you're not guards?
My name is Henry, and this is Hans Capon.
Sir Hans Capon to you.
We're here at the behest of Lord von Berghoff, but we're not his soldiers.
Vermin just the same.
You know what? Let's try it the easy way. If you tell us what we want to know, nothing will happen to you.
Fuck off, bastard!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongues and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
I'm no traitor.
Everyone who's in league with that bastard von Berghoff is a traitor.
Shut your mouth! No filthy bandit and murderer is going to lecture us here. Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
Ish? Who?
Istvan.
It's been a pleasure. Fuck off.
Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
Who's your leader? I really hate to waste time like this, but you're not giving me any other choice.
Yeah? And you think I like it? You maggot pie?
Shut your mouth! With this riffraff, it'll have to be the hard way.
Your leader. Who is he? You think you can impress him, do you? By how heroic and tough you are. But you know how it really is? You're nothing to them. They've probably written you off long ago. Am I right?
Exactly.
The world is full of ingratitude. You're here trying to hold your tongue like a monk under a vow of silence, and they couldn't care less.
Well, there's some truth in that. I don't know him very well. They call him Jan.
Is that it?
I really don't know nothing. I ain't been with him long. But he seems like a straight-up bloke. He's got good ideas, and nobody would dare to go against him.
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you? I knew I saw you somewhere before, and I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters, my innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Bergoff's side deserve to die.
But we're not on von Bergoff's side. We came to him to negotiate an end to this senseless war. Only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! A likely story.
There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull. A firm hand is all he understands.
They were our friends.
You filth.
What? Satisfied now?
I'll show you.
You murdered my people, so enjoy this, you sack of shit!
Ah!
You're not worth the effort. Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Bergoff.
You must tell me. After all, he's the one responsible for your suffering. If it weren't for him, you wouldn't be rotting here.
That's a load of bollocks!
Oh, is it? If he really wanted to help you, von Bergoff wouldn't come out of it alive. I want that bastard's name, now!
Kurva!
The name, say the name!
Olda! Sabine!
The groom! That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others? Once von Bergoff finds out...
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent! They know nothing!
Gnarly. Agnes! Good lord!
If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands!
Von Bergoff isn't a madman. He'll meet justice out fairly.
My arse!
I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Bergoff has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Bergoff too. I pray someone will send you there. Soon.
How do you feel?
Well, I can't say I feel too good about it. But in the end, it wasn't all that horrible. I mean, you had to squeeze him a bit. But I'm glad it didn't go too far.
He told us something, didn't he?
Well, that some fella called Jan is in charge. And what he came out with in the end about that Samin being an ally. I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Sameen turned against von Bergov? It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it? Old Semi? Gnarly?
I hope they're innocent. But either way, it looks like a terrible mess.
No, there's nothing to be done. We must tell von Bergov what's really going on with Semin.
Don't think he'll be very pleased. Either way, we should go and see him as soon as possible, and not drag things out. He's surely already waiting for us impatiently.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
We will not talk about that here. Come to the hall, so Burgrave Hashek can hear it too.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
We got confirmation of what I already told you, sir. Old Semin is in league with those bandits. And he left his wedding so he could ambush you.
That madman. I will make him pay for that. And what of his father? And the people in the fortress? Have they been covering for him all this time?
I'd say it was just him. Nobody else knew about it.
Why are you so certain?
The prisoner said so. And I don't think he lied to us.
Very well.
That's all we found out.
Very well then. In any event, the die has been cast. Hashek, get your men ready. You will go to Semin and deal with that traitor.
He won't escape punishment, sir. Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
May
How?
God give you health,
I quite simply threatened my nephew I'd sign my half of the forest over to the monastery if we couldn't agree on a price. As soon as he heard that, he was meek as an lamb.
That was smart.
Should we ride out for Semin?
Wait! We still have to wait for Hashek. We're not going to go there alone. Von Bergov is taking this all a bit too seriously, don't you think?
Are you surprised? He only got out of that ambush alive by a hair's breadth.
Well, so did we. I'm going to go to the stables and wait there for our departure. Come with me if you want.
All right. I'll wait with you.
Can we get going?
I'm ready.
I'm always ready. As many a wench will tell you.
So mount up and we'll ride out. The rest of the company will join us on the way. We've got a long haul ahead of us, so to hell with unnecessary nonsense. Let's ride.
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Seven conspired against our lord. We're going to get it.
Whoa.
Go.
You and Lord Capon have already been to Semi, haven't you?
Aye. In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble. Knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men, hiding places. So, I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semine has joined the bandits. Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us as well. We've got a score to settle with them too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right. Even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy. I'm an old soldier. I've seen a thing or two. But this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I don't know what kind of devilment it was, but all manner of confusion broke out among our men, and they took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maidservant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Burgo with his own body like a true knight. Saved him, and paid the price himself.
Not everyone has such metal.
Aye. Others would have shit themselves in his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family. And now Lord von Burgo will have to tell his father.
How did you manage to escape?
After the initial chaos, I managed to get a few men together and fight back. We had better armor, we gained a bit of advantage, and they fled.
Just like that?
Aye. It was odd. It seemed once they lost the advantage and surprise, they wouldn't risk it anymore. Or maybe they were going for von Burgo and his captain. Thought they were dead. Von Burgo, Captain Thomas, the page and the scribe were on the ground at that point.
Yeah, there's something to that. What about the prisoner?
We wounded him in the leg, so he was unable to flee with the others. He hid in the woods, but he didn't get far. They left him there. Didn't care about their own people.
Would you recognize any of them?
Damn right I would. They were masked. But if I see some bastard there with a cut-up leg or a scar on his face, it's clear they were in on it. And then there'll be hell to pay in Semine.
I'm sure they deserve to be dealt with justly.
And my men didn't deserve justice? Young Master Albert? The Sawbones? Every man who fell was a good and decent fella. I'll never forgive those swine for what they did. As the saying goes, fight fire with fire.
One more thing, Burgrave. Their commander. Was he a big man in armor with a mace?
Aye, a mace. And he was damn good with it. That villain is no ordinary bandit, I'll tell you.
So we had the honor of encountering the same band. And did you see another fella there? Black armor, expensive ornate sword.
I don't think so. But if he's with them, we'll get him. Fear not, lad.
There was this captain. Robard was his name. Good man. He said justice and it...
Open the gate for Lord Berghoff's emissaries!
It's about time you also let us in.
Welcome, Hashek. To what do I owe this, somewhat late visit, gentlemen?
Such a hearty welcome. Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trotsky for merely passing by.
Certainly not. Be my guests.
Just passing by, eh? I don't suppose it's lodgings for the night you're after, gents.
You're right about that. You can stuff your lodgings. I'm interested in that youngster of yours. Where's Older? Are you hiding him?
What do you mean, Hashek?
Don't play games with me. We know everything. He helped ambush Lord von Burgo's company. So where is he?
My Older? But that's...
That's a serious accusation, Hashek. Unless you've got evidence, I'd advise you and your old company to ride back to Trotsky on the double. You two, what's the meaning of this?
Let's talk it over calmly. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding my arse. Just look at him. He knows very well what this is about.
You should tell us what you know, sir. For your own good.
Come on, spit it out. Where are you hiding him?
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Do I have to turn this place upside down? Stop bullshitting me.
How dare you?
I withdraw my offer of hospitality. Leave, knights. We're finished here.
You're the one who's finished if you don't get your head around what's going on here. In the name of Sir Otto of Burgo, I'm giving you your last chance. Talk!
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band. But don't take my Older from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go? Hand him over, or this place will be reduced to ashes.
Hashek, you can't do that.
Can't? As you think Lord von Burgo can be betrayed by his very own subjects? So, what'll it be, old man? Will you start cooperating? Or would you rather taste my wrath?
You're going too far. Leave your anger aside. We have to keep a cool head.
I'm sure we can sort it out another way. We'll arrest Older and take him before Lord von Burgo at Trotsky.
Lord von Burgo won't waste words with such rabble. You've had plenty of chances to hand him over to us peacefully, and you haven't. Your mistake. Older won't pass through the gate of this fortress alive, nor anyone who stands in my way.
Easy, Hashek. No one's standing in your way. You better listen to him, Lord Seming. This is a serious matter.
Do you not understand me? If you had a son, you wouldn't hand him over to the executioner either.
Keep resisting me, and I can promise he'll never make it to the executioner.
If you try anything, Hashek, I swear.
Shut your mouth, Gnarly. Everyone who's with those bandits is a vile traitor. And everyone helping them as well.
Hashek, don't overdo it. Older deserves a fair trial, not a blood feud on his entire family.
That's true. Maybe they didn't even know about it.
You surely don't believe them, do you? Ha! I'm going to burn down this nest of vipers. And if anyone tries to stop me, I'll make no distinction between you and them. Well then, which side are you on?
Nothing is going to be burned down.
That's not what Lord von Berghoff wanted of you, Hashek. Come to your senses.
You won't tell me what to do or not do. I'll have my revenge on these bastards, and nobody will stand in my way. Not even you.
Enough talk! Guards!
To arms! Hammer them!
Traitors! Kill those traitors! I knew we couldn't...
You won't be able to take another one like that. Got you!
There's more of them! Slice him up! And you're still standing!
Nu omorâ calul.
Oh! I hate yokels. Fuck yourself. Yeah! Don't spare it! Right on the money! What the fuck? Von Berghoff will hang us for this! All of us?
There was no other way.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Christ. Such carnage. Von Berghoff did this.
His right hand, Hashek.
Von Berghoff didn't want anything like this! We were just supposed to... Fuck!
He was taking revenge for the ambush.
If you'd listened to me, I told you to...
It doesn't matter anymore who told who what, goddammit! That was yesterday's shit! Now it's all new, and we're up to our necks in it!
Von Berghoff will be expecting Hashek to return.
Exactly! And when he finds out what happened, he'll raise Samin to the ground.
What are we going to do?
First, I have a few questions for Older here.
All right. But quickly, please.
Who are they? These allies of yours?
Good checks. For the most part. That's all you need to know about them.
They're common murderers. They took the lives of my people, innocent people.
No one who tries to strike bargains with von Berghoff is innocent in our eyes.
Now you've gone too far.
This is a war. All sorts of things can happen. As long as that criminal sits in Trotsky, there will be no peace in this domain.
There's no peace because of that very band of yours. The one you even left your own wedding for.
But we almost had him.
My God.
Hai să mai băgăm o fisă.
Easy.
We're going to get him.
Nice and slow.
Henry.
suficient pentru seara asta. Ne vedem mâine, să aveți o seară minunată. Pa, pa!